Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris, the Megacorp series. I'm your host, Colors Fate. It's episode 6. It is the year 2302. This is what the galaxy looks like. If we switch it over to opinion map mode, you can see people are, these guys don't like us. The guys up here, the Nagyari Principality, they're the slavers, and they really don't like us, and they have claims on us. So they're going to be one of the first problems we have to deal with. The Dajun Empire, not fans of us. I would really like them to be fans. They're inferior. Fleet power is the same though. What are they? They're fanatic authoritarian, so they can also do some slaving. That's why there's a slave thing going on. We can try to make them happier. The Vengralian Triumph. Show us your wares. What do they want to give us? The Triumph brand atmospheric deodorizer, which gives you deployment decision. What does this actually do? A one-time delivered to a signal colony only. Anti-odor effects are guaranteed to last 80 years and no longer. Increases immigration pull by 30% and pop growth from immigration by 10% for the duration. Oh, that's interesting for 1,200 allies. You can make one of my planets grow really fast. I'm going to say yes. And then we're going to go find a colony to poke that on. Like this one. Like Blizzard 3 or one of the other ones. This research one is the one I'd really like to get on. Any of our planets here that have research, that are meant for research, like this one, because this has physics research from jobs plus 10% thanks to the atmospheric hallucinogen. So if we use that decision here, that Triumph atmospheric deodorizer, let's give us 80 years of this, so we're going to do that. And we're also going to do we have the food now. Again, we're not in the hole on food, so we're going to do pop growth speed 25% on that, and we're going to give them some amenities, and we're going to keep that stuff fired up on these younger planets. Same thing with this one. Gotta keep those on the young planets. Carabineers, old with defects. Yes, so again, we get the spaceship track on the map. Go to, it's right there. We need a construction ship to research that project. I'm going to go back to my planets here. This one needs another job. And again, there's no more mining districts here, and I don't want to spread it out with food, so we're going to give them another clerk job and more city space, and we're just going to have lots of upgrade buildings on there. This same kind of deal. Do this. Give them the commercial zones. Upgrade that. So there we go. But the big thing is this episode, like the previous one, we're really trying to choke off this wormhole, because this goes straight into these guys' space, and they are a bunch of punks. So let's see up here, they've got, this is pretty much their home system. They got their home system right here. Well,
upscaling complete.
This is their home world right here. This is
potential market survey completed.
Sector home here. So if we were to grab this would be pretty good. Actually grab it all the way down to like here would be fantastic, and then kind of choke it off at Nkef. But we're not going to do that for a while. Let's see. Non-aggression pact broken by the Pitha. Broke off. Communication from the Decron continuity. Transfer primitive organic civilization. Graciously accept precursor data cache modifier added for 120 months, giving... Wow! Yes, ancient caretakers, thank you. We'll take it. Oh my gosh, that's a nice gift. Jeez. That is super nice. Bunch of research. That's awesome. For 120 months. Oh my gosh. Okay, this planet right here, the zoo, needs more jobs, and I'm in a position where what I really want is more alloys. So since we have food and amenities and consumer goods, where is the zoo located though? let's go back here. The zoo is located right here on, yes, on Ramsur. I actually want to change the name of this. I like it to match my planets, so we're gonna call that zoo. So that is the zoo, and it needs trade. So before I even do anything else, what we should do is put a commercial zone. So let's do that, and then let's take a look again at our trade. This one go to there. This one go to there. Yep. This one go to there. This one go to there. This one go to there. That'll work. And then way down here, this one should just go to there. You want to chain those together, and that way you can get control of the pathing of how those things work. So let's take a look at this guy. He's got the 2 trade hubs now, so now he's collecting all this trade that was here, which is great because there's 40 over here thanks to this planet, and there's a couple of pieces along the way. So what I want to do here is provide overlapping trade hub stuff. So we're going to do at least 1 hangar bay and then an anchorage. Meanwhile, we're going to give the off-world trading thing, and then we'll put the naval logistics office on that. So that'll start taking care of some of that. Science ship has gone in here and done this. This is wonderful. I'm going to grab the other construction ship and say, go spend a little bit of influence to go get that. This science ship I want to send back up to here. This was really interesting. Nobody has done anything here, and I'm wondering why. Like, are there a bunch of aliens choking that point off or something? So we're going to go find out. And then this science ship has done a very good job. The Eye of Ball. I love that name. That's such a great name. Doesn't that just sound like the most horrific Dungeons and Dragons dungeon of all time? The Eye of Ball. I think I just want to resettle a pop here. Well, no, let's do this. Let's upgrade this, because we have the crystals to do it. We have 6 crystals. So if we upgrade, and if we upgrade this is moats. We don't have any more moats to upgrade with, so we can upgrade consumer goods. Costs us a crystal. Will provide 3 more jobs.
Research actualized.
I like that plan. The energy siphon, great. Okay, so now, oh, civic slots. That'll stay up there. I want this naval capacity. This is really important. We're gonna grab that. Then we're gonna go into these guys. We're gonna make this. The energy siphon only fits in a small slot, so we're gonna call this Corvette. I'm gonna call it, yes, the energy siphon. And then we're also going to go to our defense platforms, the short ones right there. And we're going to make some of these. Because these are, those are going to be nice. We'll add some of those. Let's go down here to this place. What are our defense platforms? We got 9 out of 9, so we can't do anything until we upgrade again. And we can't upgrade until the technology is there. So as we build up these numbers, if I could get food and consumer goods up over 50, complete. I think I would start colonizing some of these planets down here. But until that happens, okay, these guys, same thing. Give you another city and another clerk job. Yeah. Okay. Then your cities are going to be tapped out, so then we need to actually get people over here and start building. We have to move people. Pithot Confederacy made peace with the Bessidon. The Bessidon is being a problem. Traco Posigana, this has been taken over by the enemy, and that's why we're not making anything from that branch office now. I would form
upscaling complete.
A federation with those guys in a heartbeat, but the Glezib Forerunners, these guys are, oh, they're fallen empires, so there's nothing we can do about them. The Bessidon, man, Man, how come they're so unfriendly toward us? Why are they unfriendly? Suspicion, why? They consider us their rival. Xenophobia, our rival. Rivals with allies, don't really have any allies, though. Peaceful traders, these guys were trying to become, yes, so form a commercial pact, great. Form a non-aggression pact, great. Okay, so that's the Usants star conglomerate. So where are they at? Where are the Usants star conglomerate at? They're located somewhere. Right there in the middle. Oh my gosh, they're about to get crushed. Okay, well, before they get crushed... Are they a Megacorp too?
Upscaling complete.
Free at last. Stability. Let's see. What is it? Does not have corporate authority. Why don't I have corporate authority over these guys? Zuban. Let's go look at them again.
Complete.
Where are they? The Usan. Peaceful traders. They're a mega corporation. Oh my gosh. I decided to play Megacorp and finally the game throws a bunch of Megacorps at me. So now I can't open branch offices on them. That's just wrong. Wrong. Okay. More research. Although, let's see. We need some chemical plants so that we can start upgrading alloy factories. We don't have any volatile loads.
Upscaling
but
complete.
I am kind of feeling the need on the research plants to just keep putting research down. So this planet, this might be a good time on our home world because we're at 19
Upscaling
districts,
complete.
and by the time you start upgrading all of these, you're going to use all this housing up. So let's put a chemical plant on there. This planet lost its colony designation because it grew up, so we're going to say mining world, and then it's looking for, it's got a human that's unemployed. If we do this, it gives them a clerk job. They were getting close to needing more housing anyway. This is closed borders from the Dejun Empire. Gosh, okay, let's see. I want to see if I can fix that. I don't want to be these guys' enemy. Do we have trades with them right now? The Dejun. Offer trade deal. What if I give you some resources? Can I give you, okay, I'll tell you what. I'll give you one rare crystal, one rare monthly crystal, and some minerals per month. Let's do, like, 10. I want to see if he'll be a little friendlier. Like, okay. Interdimensional trade decreases. These guys need jobs, so the only way I can get them an extra job right now is to upgrade this building. Or I can resell other people, or I can wait until they hit 35 and we can unlock a building, so we'll just do that. This needs jobs. We're getting low on food, so we're going to do that. Encounter in the Giltari black hole with the Lambda aliens. These guys' decisions. We have the luxury goods. Caravaneers, old with defects. Great. So a mega corporation up there that looks like it's about to get crushed. We're getting up there on influence and we haven't had to use any of it yet. So that's good. But when we start to max that out, I'm going to send this guy over here. In fact, right now, why don't we do that? We're at 600. So let's let him kind of slowly start to build all this up. You build those mines. And you're done. You have gone... Oh, no, you didn't go over here. Survey that. And a tradition, alright, what do we want? Ship build cost reduced by 10 and ship build speed increased. Ship upkeep reduced and naval capacity increased by 20%. I want that one first because I need more naval capacity, because what I want to do is build a second fleet down here. Right there. So I would like to build a second fleet. So build me this, this, and this, and then one of these each. And then once they're all built, we'll go in and form the fleet up. Show us your wares. What do you want to give us now? Invoice modifier added. Monthly society research minus 100%. One bunk bed deployment decision. A one-time delivery to a single colony. Bunk beds are guaranteed to last 80 years and no longer. Increase housing by 10%. No. No. Housing I don't care about. Yeah, I don't want better housing for 80 months or whatever.
Research
and then not better housing. And then all of a sudden be like, where did all my housing go? I don't want to do this. Star Fortress upgraded. Awesome. Oh, we can unlock a habitat. Robot modification points. Would like that. But for the immediate future here, let's go with gas extraction wells. This should take all of a month, 2 months to do. We can grab those resources and then we can do something a little more interesting. This star base is a trade hub and anchorage protection, so we're going to put
Future market survey complete.
that on.
Research actualized.
So there was the gas extraction wells. I said that will take not very long to do. Engineering research from researchers. This will take not very long to do, either 1 month on that, which is wonderful. This over here is trade protection and then nothing but anchorage. So let's do that. And then we'll upgrade it in a little bit. This right here, hangar bay. So let's go with anchorage and another hangar bay. And then we'll do that. So now we can go to things like this.
Upscaling complete.
We can upgrade that. In the Mystic Order, show us your wares. Give us the really good thing. 200 rare crystals in exchange for 2 pops. No, that's not. It's garbage. Upgrade
Research
this one.
actualized.
That's done. Okay, now production targets and mineral purification plants. That's what I want. I want that. Most definitely. Give me that. Hey. Hey, now, what's here? We can see what we got. Deep Space Black Site. Brand loyalty, 15%. Chief, okay. Nanite crystal lattices. Elgate insights gain. Governing ethics tradition. This planet, let's see. Yeah, we're gonna need more alloys, so why don't you do that?
Upscaling complete.
And then do your capital.
Upscaling complete.
More consumer goods, my friends. Wait a minute, which planet is that? Blizzard. It's up here in Blizzard and it doesn't have commercial zone on it? Oh, no. Every planet gets a commercial zone. Everyone gets a hot plug here.
Upscaling complete.
You must milk this cat. Do that. Build mining station there. Everybody gets commercials. Everybody. No exceptions. Alright, so I got this human who's unemployed. I gotta get him a specialist job, so I just kinda gotta wait. So I wanna move 2 people to Blizzard 2. Resettle this person to Blizzard 2. Blizzard 2. Who is this unemployed person? Specialist. A human. And what about here? It's Blizzard 3 also has. Wait a minute. Maybe. Okay. Hold on. What is this? Trade deal duration expired from the Usuants. So the Usuants, I was over here saying, hey, they're a mega church. Isn't that a band? Mega church. No, it's metal church. Break commercial pact. So the Usuants, we can't. They're a mega church. So since they're a mega church and not a mega corporation, the Usuans, we cannot form a branch office on their little planet. Corporate. We can't do it. That's a bummer. Okay, well, when we made that trade good. Good thing the trade good.
Upscaling complete.
There's no sense trying to trade with them.
Research
The
actualized.
Dekron continuity. That's a fallen empire. This is
Upscaling
the
complete.
Dejun Empire. That's the most likely of us creating a friendship with if we work them hard enough. Okay, what do we have here? The disruptor is cheap. Antimatter reactor unlocks stuff, and then there's shields. I want shields. The Dejun Empire.
Potential market survey
So
completed.
they're getting a little better. 58. Favorable trade deal is kind of wearing off. We'll keep working them. We'll see how that works. We'll see how it all works out in the end here. Construction. What are you doing? You're all done. Okay, I'll go home. Oh, no.
Upscaling
Better yet.
complete.
Yeah, anytime you see this, dude, do that. Make that
Upscaling
mining
complete.
station. Need all those gases. You are over here doing this thing, which is wonderful. So, I need over here. Who's this? Ikazuri. So these guys trade and anchorage. So let's do naval logistics office, and then a hydroponics bay on them. Over here, naval logistics office and hydroponics bay. This is the wormhole. These guys are going to have upgrades to the defense platforms. So let's see. Let's check our enemies. The Nigerians, they're still equivalent to us, which is just... I'm not making a move against these fools until I'm absolutely certain that I'm more powerful than them. At the same time, these guys, I would love to be in their little... Blessed Havoy, what are they? Blessed Havoy commonality. They've kind of poked a hole over here in these dudes. It's a weird hole to poke over there, but that's okay. Oh, that's why. These are marauders. I was wondering why this whole space hadn't been... oh, it took 200 recruits. I was wondering why this hadn't happened, and it was because these guys are... It's the middle of marauder space. Oh my god.
Upscaling complete.
That is crazy. So, if we go down here, we can see where... Let's see where that wormhole goes. Oh my gosh, this is...
Incoming inquiry.
Okay, what is this? Migration to the proposal from the press at Havali? Yes, we'll take that. Let's also look at them. Okay, a weak but insistent signal transmits on repeat in the Baronex system. Pinpoint of the source emanating what could be on the other side. Interesting. Okay, so the Blessed Havali commonality. Form a commercial pact with them. Yes. We can now use the hostile takeover, cast a spell against the Ikazur. Well, they're our friends right
Research
now.
actualized.
So we want hostile takeover. Production targets, great. Synthetic crystal plants. There's the cruiser, though. That's what I want. We need that. Wormhole explored. So where does this wormhole go to? It goes to there. So, unknown. Can we survey that system?
Evading competitive.
Psionic. Oh, psionic entity. Okay. Well, in that case, survey that system. And then maybe survey that system. That's interesting. Okay. Alrighty then. Well, we're right in the middle of marauders then. That's funny. These are Wa aliens. Lambda. Oh, I guess they're not marauders. They're just aliens. Oh, okay. Maybe they are. Black hole. We could come in here and we could take this. Maybe. Alien missiles. We're gonna do some work over here. Figure out what's going on. These guys. Okay, so this is Blizzard 3, and I want to move you to what? Blizzard 2? want to move this guy resettle to the other blizzard. Blizzard 3. I want you to take this person and do that, because then it makes this have a slot. Building slot unlocks. We're going to go with civilian industries or ally factories. Let's put allies. You have unemployed pops. Ruler gain a trait. Nice. Let's resettle you to some sort of continental world with some jobs. Those are 3. So what's unemployed? Omnicorp worker. You have unemployed pops. We have job creation buildings for you, so that's easy. And this world just popped up its first thing. This is going to be a research planet. So before it does anything, commercial zones, we're going to give it a mining world designation, even though it started out with some food on there. And give it another district for housing. Beast world. It's being split between energy and food because it just doesn't have a lot of
upscaling complete.
Jobs districts, and we're starting to fall short on food, so we're going to say, hey, make your next person a food worker, a farmer. Okay, and that thing's done. Cool. You can come help assist with research on the homeworld. Way back there. You can just chill out. Chillax.
Upscaling complete. Research actualized.
Is it now? Naval capacity, great, that's awesome.
Upscaling complete.
Pop growth speed 10%. Let's see. Food processing facilities. We should probably grab those. That's cheap
Upscaling
research.
complete.
Let's take a look at this. What do we have here? Destroyers. Don't need any more than 1 point defense, I don't think. Do something like this. And a whole bunch of corvettes. 5 of each of those. Do something like this. Maybe we'll give you 2 of those. How's that sound? And 1 of those. How's that? How does that work? 2,000. Start making them. We'll get you caught up.
Upscaling complete.
Let's take a look at edicts, because we haven't used any for a while, and we're still gaining rapidly our influence. So, research grants
Upscaling
cost
complete.
180. Diplomatic grants cost 90. I'm going to spend those. Small fleet of marauder ships. Where did those
Upscaling complete.
end up? 12 of 50. Nice. Well, they need to go here. Tell you that much. This is going to be first expeditionary fleet from the Nigerian Principality.
Upscaling complete.
Resettle you guys. You got another person here. Continental world. We need some place with some jobs. So let's do that. You need another job. This human here is not working. What is his story? Specialist. Who's this guy? Unemployed. Promoting to worker in a long time.
Market outlier identified.
If we raise this up, it's going to cost a moat. We have 2. Let's raise that up, and then let's see if that actually employs him. It's going to take a year to build that thing, so come back. This Black hole observatory. Which planet is this on? The wormhole? Yes. Okay, this is what I wanted. Black hole observatory. What does this give me? Galactic ambition minus 20%. I still don't understand how that means, but produces physics research, which is great. So let's do that. And then let's build a couple more of these. I don't have an ES on this, do I? Those. Bunker bot. We've traced the unusual electromagnetic radiation subterranean bunker hiding a mega computer the size of a battleship. Scrap the mega computer for parts. No. Use it to boost our own research, please. Please do that part. Advanced research complexes. Advanced combat roles. I'm going to go for... Okay, physics from physics research. You can do that. L-Gate Insights, another one of those. This guy up here just patiently making his way to the only way that he knows how. That's just a little bit more than the law will allow. Let's see.
Research actualized.
Food processing from the Ministry of Production. Thank you. I've been waiting on that. Habitability modification. I do want naval capacity from soldier jobs, but this is the Ministry of Production. You have to say that in Dave Mustaine's voice. That's the only way that works. Let's see. What else are we earning up here? We got some exotic gases. We still don't have a lot of modes. That's okay. Governing ethic shift. The blessed Havale there more xenophilic.
Upscaling complete.
Food processing facilities. Since we're getting food on this planet, let's do that. The Ministry of Production. And you know you're hearing Megadeth when you say that every single time.
Future market survey complete.
Oh, what do we have here? Science ship that's not doing something. What are you not doing? Oh, you're up there. So, you took a look at that stuff.
Upscaling complete.
What happens if you go... There's no route. Is there evasive? What happens if we survey that system?
Upscaling complete.
Open borders from Dejun. See? They're starting to like this a little better.
Complete.
Let me see what happens here. The scientist. What is in here? What? Oh, what are these guys? Investigate? 2 months. Special project. The WoW aliens. Okay. He's not gonna let you do that, so just go there. The Dejun like us a little better. That's awesome. You guys need more housing, which is totally understandable. There is blockers we can clear, so let's do that. And then let's provide you guys with some more jobs. Blizzard. Goodness, you guys are one more person. We can unlock a building slot, so. The Dejun. Let's see where they're at. They're right here. They're at minus 14. So they don't love us yet, but Void Clouds. Issue Special Project Cloud Study. Available 6 months. Let's research that. The Dejun. To form a commercial pact with them, we're still at minus 131. We still have to keep making kind of trades with them. And we are starting to hemorrhage minerals. We need more minerals. You resettle to somewhere in the world with a job. You're half human. Fangor. This is the big
upscaling complete.
Fat Cat Research Planet. This needs a food processing facility on it. Because it doesn't have one. This starbase needs more shipyard. You know what this starbase needs? More cowbell. And it's not done yet. Enough alloys to finish it yet, so.
Special project actualized.
Unclouded, great. Damage to void clouds 33%, or physics research from jobs. We'll take that. So let's go back up. And now that we've done that, what do we have here? These are hostile fleets. They are void clouds. There's 1,000 of them. 1,000 strength. At yeah, it goes to that system. What's in there? Psionic entity. What are these alien vessels? Lambda aliens. Okay, let's see. Lambda aliens. 2 months to research those. We'll research all these aliens. This could be a nice little foothold up here for us if we wanted to go after it. This. More commercial civilian industries. Do that. Upgrade your capital.
War declared.
Between who? The Spyran Raiders. Okay, who's this? This is the Nigerian Principality has declared war on the Blessed Heavenly Commonality. And we have made first contact with the Spyran Raiders, a nomadic civilization that occupy a number of large space stations in and around the Geltari black hole system. More, okay, and Geltari. The Geltari black hole right there. Okay, so these are marauders. I was right about that. These are marauders. Okay. And this goes through to our place near Blizzard. So this is a trade station, and it doesn't need to be anymore. We're gonna change this. We're gonna change it to this, and we're gonna upgrade that. And what we're going to do for trade instead, to collect trade from here, is probably grab it from there or from Blizzard. One of these. If this goes out with a range of 2, it can get those 2. It can get trade from here if it needs to. We'll see how this works out in a minute. These little 1s and 2s here I don't care about. So if we can change this over to a bastion and not lose anything, then I'll be happy. Crew quarters. Clearly, we're gonna have to be concerned with this because those are the marauders. So I think this guy for right now can go back through this hole. He doesn't need to sit up there.
Upscaling complete. Upscaling complete.
And where is it? It's right there. So he can go to Blizzard and help them with the research. Oh hey, good job. That means we can buy more alloys. So let's go back down to this fleet here that's not finished and say finish it.
Research actualized.
Cruiser has been unlocked. That's awesome. Okay. Destroyer hull hit points. I kinda would like that. Somebody today on the Steam forums, I think it was, mentioned what they use habitats for is just to build fortresses to increase their naval capacity a whole lot, and I thought that was actually a really cool idea. I hadn't thought of using it that way.
Upscaling complete.
So that was something that made me go, I might have to try that. You need another building unlocked, so we'll just hold on to you. You have another building unlock, and what I'd like to do with you is we have these now. Where are they? Mineral purification plants on planets where we have mining, so we need to do that. Here's another case. We need to put a mineral purification plant on this planet, so we're going to replace one of these. Actually, let's replace our robot assembly plants maybe, and replace that with mineral purification plants. That would probably be a good choice there. We don't need to boost that population as fast on that planet anymore. It's not as big of a deal.
Upscaling complete.
This planet on the zoo needs more housing. Meanwhile, an energy grid would help. This planet, one more person can unlock a slot there, so I'll just leave it alone.
Research actualized.
Hey, what just happened to all my money? What just happened to my cash? It like literally just disappeared. It went from 200 to shebang. What? Oh, was it the fleets? Was it the fleet? Is it this fleet? It must be. That must have been what did it. Interesting. Okay.
Upscaling complete.
So that was like... Alright, let's go take a look then. At ships, we have a cruiser that we haven't done anything with yet. We haven't built one of these. Interesting, that fleet really like put the Wango Tango on it, man. I don't want those on beats there. Artillery bow. Okay, I want that. This in the middle is not what I want. This is like this. So let's do this again. Wow, that's kind of amazing. I didn't realize that. Well, that's got to have something to do with the Empire sprawl. Stay at a range of 80 and fire its long-range weapons. That's exactly what I would like it to do. Let's do this and then plasma if things get closer. And this is a cruiser, and we're going to call it the K. So it's the only thing I'm going to build with that right now. And what about this? Do we have... Still don't have that other thing yet. We don't have that minigun or whatever it's called. It's interesting. So, wow, these fleets were... Here's something I'd love to be able to do is just click on this fleet and have a number right here that tells you how much this fleet is costing you in terms of energy credits. I would really like that. That would be awesome, because that's such an important thing. And how else would you get that information? You can't see it here, so it doesn't tell you how much maintenance it's costing here. There's nowhere to get that information. You can go up here and it'll tell you that consumed ships 118, but that's it. So it doesn't tell you what each fleet is consuming. Let's see, trade is working out fine. We got 297 from trade, so if we didn't have trade, we'd be sunk completely. Oh, we lost all this trade. That's why it took a tank, because we changed this thing and somehow we lost all this trade. So let's take a look at this. We need to collect this trade from somewhere and send it in this direction. This is where it's all gone right there. You can see it. 143.41. That's it. So the appropriate... Listen, Enter is nothing. And the zoo is nothing. These are not... This is the nearest starbase here that has 3 hangar bays on it. So it's at least providing some trade protection all the way up to Bide. We could put... If we made Blizzard here a trade station, we could make it go 1, 2 jumps away, 1, 2, even 3 jumps away with trade. It would collect everything. It'd grab 1, 2, 3. It'd grab the zoo. We're going to do that. We're going to upgrade this. This is going to be the T3. So that's what that's going to be. And we're going to put 3 sets of trade modules on it.
Ships upscaled.
With 2 layers of hangars itself, so it'll kind of reach over in this direction of where this one's protected.
Upscaling complete.
And we'll get everything rolling in this direction. That'll work. That'll get us all our money back. So that makes sense. Now I know where it's going. As long as I know what happened, I'm I'm cool with it. That was my decision to change that because I felt like this wormhole now, knowing there were marauders on the other side, this wormhole is threatening. So I would rather have this. War declared between the polity of Langichu and the Blessed Heavenly Commonality. So
Upscaling complete.
appointing a new CEO. So the CEO that I elected lasted for a while, and now we have a new one. Let's see. Defense, platform, build, cost, speed. He's the guy who was elected, I think. Let's see. Omnicorp. What's his name? Elliot Parson. So he's up for re-election, but he's 93. So this person's agenda is fleet expansion. She's only 59. She's really young. Food from jobs and pop growth speed plus 5%. Terraforming speed 25%. Clear Balker cost minus 15. She's got a bunch of ship bonuses. This guy is research. He's 83. So I'm not going to spend influence on somebody that I know isn't going to make it through their reign for the next 20 years. This guy, mining station output, destroyer build cost, and unity from jobs. I kind of like that. We have the influence to spend, so I'm going to nominate him. I would have gone with the shipbuilding lady, but I've already maxed out my fleets, basically. Well, I've come really close. We've grabbed some more, but I don't want to... I don't think I want to add too much more. Let's take a look at the Nagurians. Nagyari. Their fleet power is inferior compared to us now. So if we wanted to,
Upscaling complete.
we could kind of go after them. Ship fire rate and orbital bombardment damage, or ship build cost and build speed. We're going for that. So we'll do that. This planet needs some jobs, and we're just going to continue to give them alloys. We're at 43 for consumer goods right now, which is really good. Migration treaty has been broken between us and the Posik Ganglek, which is too bad. Non-aggression pact invitation. For those two people, we're still trying to make friends with the Dejun. So I'd like to have a commercial pact with them, but they're... Trade deals. What could I give them that would help? Exotic gases.
Upscaling
I could give them one
complete.
exotic gas a month. That'd be worth 17. And I could give them some more minerals, like this, and maybe a big chunk of it up front. That's worth a pretty good trade, except that didn't seem to move the needle at all, so why don't we just do this? Let's see if we can keep making those guys friends. The Bessidon Confederacy has decided to insult us because they're a bunch of punks. But
Upscaling complete.
what do they have here? Bessidon fleet. They have destroyers, and corvettes. They have a pretty big fleet there. This is a mix of defense and a mix of offense, of the basic offenses. So it's just mixed fleets. What are the Bessidons? Their equivalent fleet power compared to us. I'm still of the mind to make a federation with the Posi Genklak, but the Star Realm of Posi Genklak. I still like them, and I'd like to be in a federation with them just because they're our nearest neighbors, and they've got these. They'd be giving us extra ships. Problem is they've been going to war with people right and left since the start of the game, so because they're hegemonic imperialists. Consider themselves the rightful rulers of the galaxy and will attempt to expand their empire by any means necessary. They're xenophobes, and yeah, they're just, in the end, they're not the best choice of an ally for us, but they were one of the first, and we were friendly toward them. So stuff happens. Still thinking about what I want to do with them. The other option is these guys. Let's see. Blessed have all a commonality because they like us, and the Ikazuri Trading Company because they're also a mega corporation, being a part of their, and they're at war with the Nagari. That's interesting. They're at war with the Nagari. I'd like to be part of their federation, actually. That's who I want to be a part of. So we're going to keep an eye on them and see how their war is going. It could be an opportunity for us to come in here and make a stab at a few things. Governor has died at the age of blah, 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 and it was in the Blizzard system. So the Blizzard planets are just straight industrial planets. So let's see what we can do to recruit somebody good. We don't need a research person, but here's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the Empire capital, and this person we're going to replace with one of the research people, the very young one. She's 37, so we'll recruit her, and that means we can go to Blizzard. We can say you get the other guy, and then down here in the frontier sector by itself, they don't have anybody helping them out, and I think we'll just keep it that way for a while. I was saying a while back that I thought if I could get my empire, in good condition, I would start expanding. I would start expanding again, because the amount of trade that we're going to get from down here is going to be astronomical. And I think that's probably what we should start doing now. So let's go colonize this world. This is a desert world. Who's our good? So right here, the Usuans. They're a good contender for that. But before we do that, I want to go look at half humans. I thought they were called like the Usuans. What are they? Omnicorp. Hold on, let's go look at this again. We could terraform it. Something else we could do. Usuans. Who are these guys? Well, at any rate, they've got 90% on that world. What is this? Leader experience gain. Oh, that's not as big of a deal. What are they got a bunch of different options here, though. So these are pop growth from immigration, 15%. Physics researchers, or housing usage. Engineering research from jobs. Army damage, or pop growth from immigration and leader lifespan. They all have this habitability thing. I think the one I like to go with is this one. Pop housing usage minus 10% and pop growth from immigration. Let's do those dudes, and we're going to call this one 3. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so they're going to go colonize that planet. This one here, oh look, I built 2 commercial zones on this planet. That was stupid. Okay, I'm going to build that, and I'm going to replace that with something else. I just need one of these on each of these planets.
Upscaling complete.
This has food on it, so let's do food processing facilities. Mean. That's got 17 minerals. Wow, to be mined.
War declared.
This is between the
Upscaling
Bessidon
complete.
Confederacy and the polity of Langichu. So, again, not us, so we don't care. Alien entity identified. We will study it. Issue special project, the enigmatic guest. This, our homeworld here now has 2 unemployed pops, and one of them is a specialist, so we can't afford to sit on our hands anymore. We actually have to build something for them. So let's upgrade one of these buildings here.
Research actualized.
Let's upgrade that one. Ministry of Production, awesome. Gene modification points. Yes, or the civic slot one. Oh, such a hard choice. We'll go for the rare technology then. Gene modification points. I want those, because then we can modify a whole bunch of them. We're getting an insult from the polity of Langichu. You were our friends at one point in time, the polity of Langichu, and now you're upset because why?
Upscaling
Infidel
complete.
unbelievers and allied to rivals. Oh, because you're with the... Okay, so Let's see where they are. The polity of Langichu is right there. So they're kind of sandwiched between everybody else. And they don't have a wormhole
Upscaling
nearby.
complete.
Oh yeah, they do. They have that one. I don't know where that goes, though. So that would be kind of one of those things. Trade deal expiration with the Dejun. So one of our trade deals with them went out the door. But now they're kind of positive. So let's see. Commercial pact. Still really negative. Let's offer them another trade deal.
Research actualized.
Let's give them just a bunch of minerals for 10 years. Let's see if we can... Autocannon. Excellent. Yes. Orbit hull hit points, though. Let's take that. This is trade deal offer. We say yes because we gave it to you. So deal, take that. Keep trying to be friendlier with them. You guys are going to need a leader. Let's see. Fleet manager. Not the south. Let's look. Strike Force Phoenix. Let's add... Air raid cruiser. No. Where's... I got cruiser. I got this one. Hold on. My fleets. Fleet manager. Want to add a designer fleet. That's right. Atomic countdown on the clock. Elsgate insights gained 1. That's awesome. Add a ship designer fleet. The cruiser. There we go. So that costs 4 apiece. So there's 2, and then another point
Colonial
defense
Enterprise
one.
upsizing.
So we do that, and then for the other fleece, it's not Strike Force Werewolf. Strike Force Scylla. This is add a cruiser, and then add one of these destroyers like that one. That. This place needs more housing, and they're going to need a. You're gonna need a whole theater soon. I'm not so worried with unemployment anymore now. It's like, show me when you've got a slot. A building slot. What are you guys? Those are ships of ours that... Go join these ships.
Upscaling complete.
The discovery of ships. It's great. And so now we're back up on our feet because of trade. We need a third trade hub here to collect this slot because it's 3 jumps away. But then all of this, if we go to trade, we say this to here, and this one to there. Yep, and so that's all good. So that's coming together. Yeah, we like it. We like it. Now we're going to need more starbase capacity, but
complete.
That's why this guy's over here slowly going about here gathering these so we can get a few more starbases, because we want to take all of these 6 planets, 5 or 6 planets down here, which is going to generate a lot of trade with the commercial zone on each one, and shoot it up through here to this spot. So, which
research actualized.
This Tomb World. Can we terraform this Tomb World yet? Yes, we can. Oh, no, we can't. We don't have permanent restoration. Energy from technicians. Alright. What's next? Shield capacitor. Let's get that. This bastion says its defense is... Oh, okay, so it's got a few more here. Let's see, it's got all of these. Let's grab one more of the ESs. Those... Oh, we maxed out on minerals. Well, hot dog, let's sell some. And then we maxed out on consumer goods, so let's sell some. Actually, let's go, let's go make sure that we're using this on our smaller planets. This one needs more jobs. Yep, so go generator district. In fact, keep yourself employed for a while. There's food. You guys need more. More jobs. You guys need more jobs.
Upscaling complete.
And you guys need more jobs. And the best way to do that is, you got what? Rare crystals. So we can bump that one up.
Research actualized.
Search. Corvette hit points. Nice.
Upscaling complete.
Destroyer hit points. Rare tech. We're going to grab that. The capital has unlocked its last slot. We're grabbing the Ministry of Production now. That'll help boost that output by quite a bit.
Upscaling
There's
complete.
the war going up here. It doesn't seem like much is changing hands up here. Or a war that's going on. You guys, what do you got? 700, 521, and 784 is what they got for fleet strength. It's mixed. It's mostly kinetics to take on shields and penetrators. So they're not really well equipped to take on. Those are their corvettes. They got a cruiser. They're not equipped to take on something with a lot of armor, are they? It's mostly armor. Interesting. And these guys, the Latrepian Raiders, Marauders, we know of a good raiding target. The Nagarian Principality. Yes, we can pay them 3,000 to go teach them a lesson. Oh, please. Oh, please, oh, please, oh, please. That is awesome. Oh my gosh.
Complete.
Okay. I didn't realize this episode was running so long. I've been having too much fun. Yeah, we're at our standard hour for cutting this off, so I'm going to pause it. Folks, as always, thanks for watching. Yikes, I need to stretch. And if you have a question or comment, drop it down below. If you like the channel, subscribe. And if you think the episode was cool, give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate how many people thumbs up the episodes. And I think it speaks to, well, it's just nice to put out these videos and they get thumbs ups and they don't get thumbs down. So thanks. You guys are watching this and you like it. And that's all I care about, is that you're enjoying it and you're getting something out of it. So see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.